If you're someone who's been stuck in your head trying to figure out what to do with your life, this might be the first thing that actually helps. You don't need more hype or more productivity hacks. You need clarity. You need structure that doesn't feel suffocating. And you need a way to grow that actually fits your personality type. So that's what the Evolve membership is. And in this video, I'm going to show you how it works, why it's different, and how it can be something that will help you stop feeling stuck and start building a life that feels like you. I spent almost a decade lost in a fog of self-forgetting and overthinking. And like you might be feeling right now, I couldn't follow through with anything. I'd get excited, and then I'd crash into self-doubt or burnout, or I'd get distracted with something else. It felt like I was watching my life instead of actually living in it. And maybe you felt something like this. Maybe you felt that something must be wrong with you. But the truth is that you just haven't understood how your mind actually works, how your personality type actually works. And the turning point for me actually came when I discovered the cognitive functions. And that's a bit jargon heavy, but I started building systems around my natural ways of thinking and feeling and sensing and intuiting, perceiving the world, not against it. I stopped fighting my personality type. And once you do that, you stop stalling, you start creating, and you enter this world where your entire life begins to shift. Since then, I've helped thousands of people just like you. I've coached people one-on-one. I've built a 55,000 plus YouTube community and created a membership designed specifically for thoughtful humans who want to grow without burning out. If you're someone who processes deeply and you're tired of not living up to your potential, then this space was made. The Evolve membership is a low-pressure, high-impact community where you can finally understand yourself and start making meaningful progress. When you join Evolve, you'll get access to 5 signature self-development courses, the full Hero Maker framework, monthly themed lessons that are short, practical, and not overwhelming. You'll get live group calls and coaching. You'll get a private, non-judgmental community and gentle accountability and progress tools. Also, you get a bonus one-on-one call if you join annually. This is designed to help you stop spiraling and start finishing things, and slowly but confidently build a life that actually feels like you. If you had a space where you could finally understand how your mind works, where you could grow without being pushed or judged, where you could actually follow through on the things that matter, wouldn't that make your life feel at least a little easier? So I figured you might want to see what the community looks like and what you get access to before you join us. So when you go to quest.geekpsychology.com, you can enter into the Evolve community. And over here on the side, you can see a bunch of the different channels that we have: announcements, general chat, ask a question, share your wins, events, introduce yourself, and quest log. It's very important within the community that we share our wins, that we encourage each other to continue moving forward. And we also give, advice and opinions on how we can help other people too. And just going through this, you can see there are some events. We do workshops every month. We do 2 at least, one for one time zone, one for another time zone, in order to help as many people join the events. But also, I record them and you can see them. So in the Learning tab at the top, you get access to all of your courses and a couple other fun goodies as well. And you can go into the Evolve Geek Psychology Learning section, which has the saved workshop recordings. You can see here meetups and workshops. And when you click there, there's like the orientation meetups that we had at the very start. And then some of the recordings are all through here. And so you can always just go ahead and go into the course and you can see what the video is like, right? And there's a recap of all of it with timestamps as well. So even if you're not able to attend the live workshop, you can always watch the recordings and continue on through there. And just a couple more things. I add mini workshops, mini courses along the way, as well as the normal courses and a music album that I made and other things in here too. And you can get access to the other members too, and you can start chats with them by clicking chat. You can also, of course, always direct message me and ask me for support. There's also leaderboards. I'm not clicking through this right now because it's a private community and I don't want other people's names and stuff exposed. But also when you click on events at the top, you can see the upcoming events. There's, like I said, 2 workshops every month. And then we also do Q&A hangouts as well, so that you can come with any self-development questions or personality type questions. Or just hang out and be there for the company as well. I'll briefly go through what the courses are that you get access to. This is one of the mini courses that I've added. There are several just This is one of the mini courses that I've added. There are several lessons in here, bite-sized lessons that you can go through on your own schedule and implement them in order to make progress. This mini course was for goal setting and habits, which was one of the themes for the month of March. There's also the No More Fear of Failure mini course. This is really a mini course, but it is impactful and important. And it combines different mindsets that I've learned and different lessons that I've learned for how to get out of my own way and make progress on my life. So this is something that I've shared. And this was originally something that you could purchase separately as well. You also get access to the Evolve workshops, meetups, and so on. I have a lo-fi album that I've included in here, just nice listening music to help you feel good. Personal transformation journaling. This is a PDF version of one of the books that I've written on self-development through journaling. There's also self-development with AI. This course has 15 lessons and they're on different self-development themes. You can use the AI prompts, whether it's ChatGPT or Claude or anything else. There's a prompt in here that has been developed by me based off my coaching practice and the things that often come up in coaching. And so you can copy the prompt and paste it in, and it guides you through the process. And there are 15 different lessons, so there are plenty of different angles that you can go through to develop yourself, and some fun expansion pack prompts as well to help you, for example, create a mood board or a playlist of different songs related to your values, or delving deeper into what is important to you or how to problem solve in a certain way. There's tons of different aspects to that self-development with AI course. You also get access to the Hero Maker framework. The Hero Maker framework has 25 different lessons. They're separated into different categories: emotional intelligence, succeed at your goals, and mindset and perspective shifts. These are also a collection of the most important lessons that I've learned along my journey and things that I often share with customers and clients as well. Things like breaking compulsions without willpower, inversion, how to create success by looking for problems, drop down through, a technique that helps you get past any limiting negative emotions. Tons of amazing courses and amazing lessons within here. Things that I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars learning through other self-development programs. And there's also the Glower goal setting formula. This is one of the main courses that we use for the Evolve community. We use this formula in every workshop and through all of our goals as well. And very briefly, there are 18 different lessons in here that guide you through the process of creating goals that are motivating and achievable. And then there's also a personality type advice section. So if you are an INFP, for example, there are different struggles that you have with goal setting than, for example, an SP or an SJ type, ESTJ or something like that. So these different insights will help you use your strengths in order to develop yourself and set goals that you actually can achieve and move your life forward and get crystal clear on your goals. And the last two down here, the I Now Feel Positive Masterclass for INFPs and Path of Heroes Academy. These are big courses. As you can see, the INFP Masterclass is 50 different lessons. This goes through the INFP personality type in a clear way so you can understand the different parts of yourself, and it gives you different missions and tools and techniques in order to help you develop yourself through using your personality type knowledge. And then the main course was created by polling 100 different INFPs. What are your biggest problems? And then I helped go through those systematically. And you can see there are bonus lessons here, like different journaling processes or how to change your handwriting to make different changes in how your brain is structured, which is amazing. But there are certain tells that come from how you write that if you change how you write, it actually is reflected in your personality type as well. So you can make changes through writing in order to change your daily actions. And then there's also the version 2, I suppose. It's more of an expansion pack of the INFP Masterclass that I go through the different cognitive functions in more depth, as well as adding more different techniques and tools. Decision matrix, this has come up recently in a chat within the Evolve community about how helpful it was, different productivity habits and things like that, and a live workshop as well. And there's also Path of Heroes Academy, where we go into each of the 8 different cognitive functions and do missions, and there's hypnosis tracks, and it's a full holistic self-development model through personality type as well as character creation. And as you can see here, there are 127 lessons, and it goes through a basics boot camp of understanding what is personality type, what are the cognitive functions, in case you've never experienced anything like this. There's also a personality type assessment. And then we go into the core understandings of the Myers-Briggs personality type code, as well as the cognitive functions. If you don't know what that is okay. By going through this course, you will understand it. You really get a clear understanding of both the technical terms as well as different ways of thinking about it, different analogies and metaphors to help you really understand what personality type is and how to utilize it for self-development, as well as better relationships too. This used to be a cohort as well, so there are live workshops that we go through character creation for these different parts of yourself, so that you can have a better relationship with that part and you can use it for endless problem solving. It was very successful, and the people that went through it said it was transformative. And then there's the second wave, so that was the second cohort that we went through. And then each of the 8 different characters, cognitive functions, has an explanation, and then there are missions for improving it and developing that part of yourself. And then there are just so many different things, so many different ways of utilizing this, as well as affirmation, installation, hypnosis tracks for each of those. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can see that there is plenty to learn and plenty to understand about yourself and other people. And once you understand this, then you can actually influence other people in a positive way, help them get what they want, as well as you get what you want. And there are some more expansions down here and some bonuses as well. And this course is really a collection of personality type and neuro-linguistic programming, self-development, and hypnosis. Everything is put together in a way that is just extremely impactful and something that you can use for the rest of your life. I cannot think of anything that this framework wouldn't be helpful for. And like I said, you can use it for the rest of your life. Once you understand it, you're always going to be able to apply it and improve your life. So some of the questions that might be going through your head right now are, is this just another subscription that I'll forget about? No, this isn't about overwhelming you with more stuff. It's about giving you less noise, more direction, and it's designed specifically for your deep processing mind that needs clarity and not chaos. You might be wondering, what if I fall behind? Well, you can't fall behind. There's no deadline, there's no pressure, no checklist to complete. You grow at your own pace. We do monthly themes that you can join in on, and I encourage that. But you can also choose a side quest and pick something that works for you and where you are right now. You can log in when you want. You can skip what you don't need. You also might be wondering, is this only for INFP? While many of your fellow members in Evolve are INFPs, not all of us there are INFPs. This is for anyone who processes deeply, creative minds, sensitive souls, introspective thinkers, anyone who feels that they're wired a bit differently. We welcome you. You might be wondering, what if I don't like it? Well, you are protected by our 30-day kindred spirit guarantee. If it's not a good fit, just email us, email me specifically, you can DM me, and you'll get a full refund. No guilt, no pressure. It'll be okay. So let me share what's happening for people just like you inside. This testimonial says, I have been trying new things since I joined this community and I'm reaping rewards. Number 1, more energy. 2, more optimism. 3, more focus. A simple shift with surprising benefits. Another one is, I think the community is nice to be a part of. We are all trying to be the best versions of ourselves. I also think the course I'm doing is really challenging my mind to stretch it to the limit. I think it's good. What a shame it would be to waste that muscle. And another one is, I'm making small improvements in multiple areas of my life and it feels good. Listening to your content and deciding to join the Evolve community was a vote for my deepest self. It has helped me remember who I am and feel good about what I have to give. I quit therapy after almost 5 years and have made strides in my 33-year marriage to an ESTJ. LOL. I've been feeling more confident, energetic, and creative. The best part of the entire transformation is learning about my function stack. I'm getting back in touch with NE and learning how to use it to help me find solutions that are in line with my inner wisdom, FI. People in my life are also noticing the change. It's been a long time since I felt this good. So realize that this isn't about hype. These are real transformations from people who were exactly where you are now. If I offered you all of this, 5 full courses, my signature framework, live calls, community, tools, and a one-on-one coaching call, as a coaching program, it would be easily over $1,000. And one client actually said that they would have paid over £3,000 for just one personal coaching session. But I want to make this accessible for you. I know not everybody can afford that. And so because of that, it's just $27 a month or $297 a year if you want to save 2 months and get a bonus private coaching session with me. You can get the annual package. There's no contracts, just cancel anytime. It's risk-free for 30 days. Maybe you're wondering like, well, I don't have much time. You can log in once a week and still get massive value. You have access to all the courses, so you can go through them at your own speed. If you're feeling overwhelmed already, well, just know that this isn't another like fix your life in 7 days plan. It's quiet, steady growth, made for your sensitive mind. Maybe you've been burned by other courses before, and that's why I do things differently. I've been there too. But with real support and tools that actually work for the way that you think, you can make progress in your life. So here's what happens when you join. You'll get instant access to your membership dashboard. You can start with any of the courses or lessons that call to you. You'll receive your invite to the private community and live calls. And if you choose the annual plan, you'll book your one-on-one coaching session with me right away. Best case, you finally start making and building your life, a life that feels aligned with you. You stop overthinking everything. You get clarity, direction, and confidence. And worst case scenario, you try it, it's not a fit, and you get a full refund. So no harm, no pressure. You've already spent years thinking about this. What can I do? How can I improve my life? I don't like what I'm doing right now. What if I continue this for another 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? If you don't like those answers, then why not take one small step forward? Click below to join the Evolve membership. I'll be here to welcome you inside.